What's up, grinders? Welcome to Grind Like Yogs. Yes, I'm wearing Ottawa hat and a Toronto jersey, just for this video. So as you guys might know, I'm an Ottawa Senators fan, and I'll be talking about a former Ottawa Senator in this video, Cody Ceci. So the Toronto Maple Leafs acquired Cody Ceci on July 1st for Nikita Zaitsev, and at first I strongly believe that Toronto just let Ceci walk and just not do anything with him. I thought it was just going to be a way to get rid of Nikita Zaitsev. But the other day, Toronto decided to sign him at a 1 year, $4.5 million contract. I think that this could be a mistake. But at the same time, it's only 1 year, so not really the end of the world. So they decided to give Cody Ceci a last chance contract type, if you will. I think that Cody Ceci he's on thin ice to potentially never play in the NHL again. Ever since joining Ottawa, he's been abysmal, and he has not lived up to potential. Everyone hoped him to. Just a couple of years ago, when the year that the Taylor Hall for Adam Larson trade happened, the Ottawa Senators offered Cody Ceci to not Ottawa Senators, but the Edmonton Oilers offered Taylor Hall to Ottawa Senators for Cody Ceci, and that deal fell through. I have a couple of theories why, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. But that's just to show how high Cody Ceci's stock was in the NHL, and now he's proven to be not very good of a defenseman. And I have a theory why. Cody Ceci was, back in juniors, he was regarded as an offensive defenseman. He led the Ottawa 67s. I'm pretty sure he was their captain or the alternate captain, one of the two, and not 100% sure. He led the team as a defenseman. He was their best player, and he really offensive defenseman. But when he was drafted in Ottawa, he was always paired with someone who kind of was an offensive defenseman too. For example, Dion Phaneuf. Dion Phaneuf is more regarded as an offensive defenseman than a defensive defenseman, in my opinion. I could be wrong about that, but I see Dion Phaneuf's offensive side more than his defensive side. And then at some points he was also paired with Carlson, and so he was always supposed to be the shutdown guy in those pairings, and just it's not who he is. Cody Ceci is not a defenseman. He is an offensive defenseman playing as a defensive defenseman, and it is not going well for him at all. And he's been strongly misused in the NHL. And I believe that if Cody Ceci is used in his right capacity, so as a puck-moving defenseman, he could bounce back and potentially not put up Erik Karlsson numbers, not put up Bobby Orr numbers, but I think he could really find a way back as a capable defenseman in the NHL. But just he has to find that situation that'll let him be who he is. And he hasn't gotten that in Ottawa, and I'm not sure he's going to get that in Toronto, because I believe he'll be on the top pair with Morgan Rielly, and we all know Morgan Rielly likes to create scoring chances. So I think he's going to be relied as a stay-at-home defenseman, again in Toronto, and that's not very promising for Ceci. The next player I will talk about is Alex Kerfoot. I don't know too much about Kerfoot myself, so I'm going to try to keep this short. Alex Kerfoot was acquired in the Nazem Kadri trade, and sorry, lost my train of thought there. I got a text from my friend. He was acquired in the Nazem Kadri trade, and for Nazem Kadri and Tyson Barrie, and I believe that he will kind of take Nazem Kadri's role in the lineup, and will play in the third line. And I think his contract kind of suits that, $3.5 million. I don't know enough about Kerfoot to really analyze his game or kind of really describe what he is as a player. I don't really watch Colorado as much as I should. And but yeah, I think it's good move. I think the years are a little much. I think they should be a 2-year deal instead of a 3-year deal. Sometimes things don't work out. And next, I'm not gonna cut in too much into what jerseys I own, but I'm gonna explain. I kind of want to get a jersey for every NHL team. As you can see, I've got 2 auto jerseys. I've got a Toronto jersey. I've got a couple more jerseys. But my goal really is to expand my collection, get as many jerseys as I possibly can. Kind of like Neil in Post to Post, Justin in Hands Down Hockey, or even Vesper in Hockey. I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now, and I feel bad because he's got a wicked jersey collection. But yeah, my goal is to expand my collection and be more active on YouTube, as summers are always best for me to upload content. And potentially you could be seeing more of this style of video where I'm just talking to the camera, in this case my iPhone. I should be getting the cameras at some point and upgrading my laptop so I can actually edit these a little better. And hopefully I can bring back some franchise mode videos for you guys, because those were actually, I think I got some decent numbers in those, like view wise. And I want to live stream again. Those are my most popular events on my channel. But no promises yet, because I don't have the material to do that yet. I gotta get a new laptop. My computer is decent, but like I kind of use that for live streaming, nothing really else. It only lets me live stream on it. That's about it. That's all for this video. Oh, and another little, announcement. Some of those who know me more personally know I wrote for a hockey blog called Puck77. Anyways, that blog kind of is being shut down by the owner, Josh Tessler, but it's just because he doesn't really have the energy to do it anymore. But I'm not going to get into that very well. I found 2 new sites to write for. I'll be writing for Overtime Heroics as a contributor for the Ottawa Senators, and a staff writer for breaking news type of things. So, for example, today DeMarcus Johansson signing. I was going to write a little piece on the Ceci signing, but that was already done by my colleague, one of my colleagues. And I also, I'm not going to really get into too much of the other site, Puck Authority, because I'm not too sure how that's going yet. That's taking a little bit more time, but I will be writing this there too. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you very much. Expect to see me on YouTube more. That's all I've really got to say. I've got a couple of collaborations in mind, and potentially I should be joining a couple of my colleagues who also run YouTube videos content. And that's all for today. Stay awesome. Peace.